It's in the children's books. Coyotes steal things like blankets or food. But in this case, one coyote stole a toy. The great thing about it was that he was noticed by photographer Pamela Underhill-Carraz, who's an amazing artist. Knowing that the photos will tell a good story, Pamela took her camera and started snapping photos. Let's find out how it all started and check out all the funny moments in her photographs. Coyotes are wild animals, known for their viciousness, but also for their cleverness. And Pamela Underhill-Carraz would soon find out another facet of their personality. They also like to goof around. Pamela lives in a rural area and she gets to capture amazing images every day. She's surrounded by 48 acres of nature. Close to her, there are beautiful fields and even a forest. And one morning, she got a surprise photo shoot. The surprise photo shoot was exactly in her backyard. Over the years she'd lived there, she could hear every night the howls of coyotes. But one morning, while sipping her coffee, she noticed a coyote coming close. "We've had coyotes living around us for years. We hear them mostly during the summer evenings," said Pamela. But when the coyote came from the forest, he had a serious plan. He started checking the tracks that her dogs recently left behind. Then the most amazing thing happened. The coyote was a male and he was checking more than a dog scent. He found something worth his while. A blue stuffed toy became the most interesting object on the planet. And then the fun began. "Being a photographer, I'm always on the lookout for wildlife activity," said Pamela. So she took her camera and started snapping these photographs. Here's what she said about the funny moment. The next photos are hilarious. "He made his way over to it, sniffed around it where our dog had rolled, sniffed the toy, picked it up, dropped it, sniffed it again. But once he got accustomed to it and saw it won't fight back, he loosened up and the magic happened. The coyote picked it up and then proceeded to toss it up in the air and play with it, just like a dog would toss a toy around," said the photographer. And if you thought this would just be a moment's romp, you're mistaken. Pamela says it lasted perhaps 5 to 10 minutes, from picking up the toy, tossing it in the air, picking it up again, and almost bucking around with it. And at the end, you won't believe what the coyote does. "He just casually trotted off with it," said the photographer. That's when Pamela realized that all the missing toys or dogs forgot in her backyard could have been the victims of the playful coyote. We've seen it around us and on TV. Many animals like to play. It's a way of socializing and a way of training. But we're always amazed when we see that adult wild animals still have time to goof around. When we think of wildlife, we picture animals that only focus on surviving and keeping their energy to stay alive. But playing's a part of their life too, helping them to grow and learn to hunt from an early age. This coyote had a lot of fun with the toy before leaving. Young animals learn important pack rules while they play, and their instincts also develop, learning how to catch their prey. For many animals, socializing is part of surviving. Seeing them play is quite energizing. Seeing animals play fills us with happiness, and let's face it, no one has ever frowned when they saw fox pups hopping and playing together, or cubs of lions just being random regular kittens when it comes to playtime. Pamela explains everything. Fortunately for us, Pamela Underhill-Carraz has been the eyewitness to many similar playful animals, and she had her camera ready for the perfect moments. Here's some of her beautiful work. Adults can and should sometimes goof around, no matter their age, and the coyote shows us exactly this. Age doesn't matter when you like acting silly. Here's what she said about the moment she captured. Pamela said that this was such a wonderful reminder that all animals, the wild and not so wild, are really not so different. And she's right. Just because our pets have nothing else to do than run, play, and sleep, coyotes or birds like these ones are allowed to fool around too. They have personalities, they have feelings, and they do their best to survive in what is sometimes a very unfriendly world, said Pamela. And this description fits for "They aren't so different from us," concluded Pamela. Her words couldn't be closer to the truth. And we should act more like these animals who've learned how to cope with the world by having a bit of fun. On her official Facebook page, Pamela Underhill-Carraz shared all of her beautiful art, be it photographs or paintings, all of them accompanied by beautiful stories of the moments she captured. You won't regret visiting her work art because it has a way of making everyone smile. I hope you liked this video. If so, please hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to make sure you never miss a video from our channel.